Bolton gets it down, Ricky O'Toole to Bowman through the middle. Handball it to Bolton again. So he gets a right foot tumbling punt to centre half forward. Tapped away from Hill by Friars. Coming out. Schwennerson can't take it with him. And a pack develops. And the umpire will come in and ball it up now. Still 40 metres out from the East Geelong goal. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Scrobelack. And Schwennerson, Scrobelack wins it over the back of the pack. Chamberlain runs through the middle. North Geelong with the numbers. Fitzsimmons tries to break a tackle and gets it away. Kick towards Swain, but O'Hara, can he get around Swain? Oh, just. He got the handball free to Bolton though, who goes with a right foot kick back to the hot spot. Coming out Hill, took the mark. Good grab. And we'll shoot for goal from 40 metres out. Slide angle.
Was kick in 1999, so I'll give you.
Hill comes in, 40 metres out, slide angle. And it's pretty good. They're all pretty happy about it. He's put
it says we are. Back in the middle of the ground. Bowyer up over the top, gets the ball down, went after himself, does well, needs to feed the ball out, got it out. Harvey over the top. Van Creeken on his non-preferred side, handballs back inside. Brady Watts, clean pickup, needs to get away from O'Toole, does so. Ricky O'Toole hounded him out of that one, so it was good work from Ricky O'Toole. Ball's continually being pushed forward into the danger spot. Briggy comes out, can't take it. Oh, he's been held onto. Didn't have the ball, didn't have real clean possession of the ball, but it gets out the back now. Picked up there, Nyko running backwards. Kyle Robertson says it's easy enough just to take it through for a minor score to North Geelong. So at 6-6 now, they trail the East Geelong side at 7-5. Kyle Robinson this time doing some kicking in. Decides to go straight up the ground. It's a nice looking kick, prim kick, good space and good mark. Well, an easy mark I should say. Doesn't drop too many. Decides to go to far side of the ground, looking for him. We'll try and find O'Hara out there with him as Sponner. He can't take the ball, but he does. Sorry, he collected the ball nicely. Spins back inside. Closter on a strong lead. Matheson knocks the ball away. Sponner comes in and attacks him. Handball goes back from Swain. Out wide to Van Creek and kicks around the corner. Hasn't got the depth on it. O'Hara reads that well. Gets around Fletcher. Fends off. Now steadies himself at centre wing. Goes in long towards player out there. I'm not too sure. That is Bowman by the looks of it. You're right. Chips the ball round the corner. Probably had more time than he thought then. Closter's going to get the ball in the field of play. Runs away. Heads inside 50. Kicks to this hot spot. Scroblack, unfortunately, was going backwards. Swennerson's dropped the mark. Now he's under pressure and needs to fall the ball out. Does so. Hickey's there. Support rise for North Geelong. It's Brent Swennerson on the ground. And Brady Watts is now over the ball. Ball comes out, goes to Van Creeken, and North Geelong are away through Matheson on the left foot, goes further afield, looking for, finds Grant Armistead, can't take the mark, picks the ball up, ducks back inside, goes by hand, finds Fletcher, he leaves the ball behind. Armistead's on the overlap, the ball chipped back inside. Fitzsimmons went to Swain, missed the first target, got the second one. Hands ball, goes back to Swennerson, and that's Brent Swennerson into Harvey, in the sticky glue pot, has Parker wide if he wants to go to, but decides straight down the ground's the best way home, and that's probably the good choice. De Blasio out in front, handball comes back inside to Elsie, goes backwards to Hess, goes backwards to Fitzsimmons, kicks round the corner, can't bring it back far enough, anywhere near far enough, and the ball has gone out in the bounce.
So the Eagles from the last line of defence. Primke just puts it up. Watts underneath it. Fitzsimmons front and centre, left foot kick this time. Falls past Parker, and this time it'll be a boundary.
More time then.
So a boundary throw in right forward pocket. Vetter in front. Thumps it away. Coy had it, lost it. Needs some support. Robertson rode the bump. Gave it away by hand to Vetter. Right foot kick, long, Watts 2 out against Chamberlain. He goes up early. Reynolds, Watts, got a bit of time, gets a Shepherd. Thought about the handball inboard. Heath goes from 65 out to Briggy, goes up, got a free kick. Really? No, umpire said play on. And Primke gets it away to O'Hara by hand. He runs 2 bounces outside defensive 50, chips the ball, terrible. Swain goes up, can't take the mark though, got one high. And at half forward, Marley Swain plays on quickly, drills it towards Fitzsimmons, 60 out from goal.
He can kick this from there.
Briggy gives him half a lead. He goes in that direction. Ricky O'Toole fills the hole. Briggy got it. Turns around. Right foot kick. Torpedo, if you don't mind. Around the corner. Misses. And through for one behind to Paul Briggy. 6-7-43.
He's going to do the kicking in from the fullback position again. So he seems to have gone back to play in defence for this quarter. Has the ball. Goes out wide. Not too sure the target was. May have been Bolton. De Blasio picks the ball up, running back towards goal, straggles and kicks. Another behind. So they're creating opportunity. 6-8 now, 7-5 East Geelong. So East Geelong just hold that sway. Plays onto himself, kicks the ball, goes out wide. Swain's out there behind. Good mark, O'Hara. Takes the mark. Runner inside, Nyko, kicks off the outside of his boot. Went looking for and trying to find Primke, knocks the ball back towards O'Hara. Brady Watts, strong over the ball as he's been all day, picks the ball up. Ball's not going to come out, and the umpire's going to... Bowyer needs to probably have a bit more of an influence. He gets into the ruck contest. I don't know who tapped the ball down, but it was well read there by Fitzsimmons. Goes looking for Briggy again, gets through the contest. Not too sure there was too much in it, but the free kick is going to go to Roberts. Has Hickey wide if he wants to go to him. It's a good match there because he's only got Harvey on him, but he decides to go back to the back pocket. Player takes the mark is Primke in space by himself. Handballs over the top. Nyko gets down on hands and knees, picks the ball up. Good chase by Hess, then kicks him over. So the free kick, stupid stuff. And decides to stop, pull up and go back. Looking for Hill now. He's the short option. Leads up and presents well. He's done so well in this quarter. 2 or 3 times been out in front. Long kick goes back towards the goal square. Now the pressure arrives. Scrobelak's back there. Going back, Matheson didn't have eyes on the ball. And the resulting free kick's going to go to the big fella in the goal square. Adam Scrobelak.
You can just see the pressure created from just getting it in long to Scrobelak.
Distance, he's about 20 metres out, almost directly in front. Left foot comes in now. It's like a nice kick off the boot. Umpire doesn't go across too far. Adam Scrobelak has his second goal and the 8th goal.
Umpire throws the ball in the air. Bolton gets it down. Ricky O'Toole away to Robertson. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. Hill comes out. Can't take the mark. Reynolds left it behind. Through the middle, Woods. He can't take it with him. East Geelong attack working overtime there to keep it in. They do. They bottle it up. So ball up. Tap from behind by Bowyer. And the umpire says he'll do it all again. Still at centre half forward. Big pack around the play. So umpire throws it up. Bowyer gets it down to Fitzsimmons. Left foot kick towards the middle. De Blasio takes the mark in front of Nyko. Plays on quickly to Fletcher. Has to get away from O'Hara. Comes back onto his right foot. And it's a terrible kick off the boot. Goes towards the leader. Briggy has to come out 60 metres out from goal to get the kick. He's got Fitzsimmons in board. He goes in that direction. He takes the mark. He chips it towards Mark Harvey and he takes the mark 40 metres out from goal directly in front. So Mark Harvey hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon. A chance for a quick reply for the Magpies. Comes in now, Mark Harvey, 40 metres out, only a couple of steps, and he's missed it.
Went back on it.
Yep, through for one behind. So 6-9, 45 now, North.
Again, he's gone back now. Kyle Robinson seems to have gone into the middle of the ground. A short kick up the ground, finds Vedder. In between full forward, centre half back, changes direction, goes out wide, out to the centre wing. O'Hara's up in front, doesn't take the mark, but good to recover. Gets over the ball, picked up there by Nyko. He's tackled by de Blasio. Needs to release the ball. Still underneath there, but it ends up heading out towards the boundary line. Player picks the ball up as Armistead, chips the ball back inside, and a strong mark taken there by Brady Watts. So Brady Watts, probably just outside forward 50. Needs to drive the ball in. Not too many options down forward. Kicks the ball in, goes looking for Briggy, but the numbers are with East Geelong. Sahanic emerges with the ball. Handballs back to Coy. And ball now released to Hickey in the back pocket. So he runs away from goal. Steadies himself. Had no intention there, but to kick it out of bounds, and the umpire should ping him. And he's going to ping him. So the ball chipped back inside to Marley Swain. Handball comes back into Fletcher. Goes back to Swain. Back to Fletcher. So they're racking up the stats there. A little short chip over the top. Fitzsimmons makes it difficult on the left foot. Kicks the ball round the corner. Ryder's there. Briggy's there. Unfortunately, neither player can collect it in this case. So
No. East Geelong are folding back onto Briggy. So they're going to have to find another alternative there. Ruck throw in. The back of the pack, Robertson. Breaks free. Gets the handball away to Nyko. Handball over the top to O'Hara. Runs outside 50. Goes with a tumbling punt towards the centre wing position. Sponner. Handball back inboard. Closter picks it up and then gets wrapped up and has to get rid of the football. North Geelong with the numbers. Heath goes wide. It's okay. Cashel gives it away by hand. Armistead back inboard towards centre half forward. White's de Blasio. They line up. Punched away. Van Creeken. Brent Schwennerson 60 out. Tries to measure the pass. He does. Straight to Ricky O'Toole. Unfortunately, he plays for the Eagles. He pops it up and sets a task. Reynolds just sits up and takes the mark for North Geelong. So a few turnovers creeping into the game. Reynolds now drives it long, sets it up. Briggy's got half a dozen against him. He goes up. He can't take the mark. At the front, Fitzsimmons, front and centre, has to finish it off. Left foot kick. Ryder thought about touching it, but he let it go, and it's gone through for a goal to Derek Fitzsimmons. Kicks his first of the afternoon, 7th for North.
Hang on. Hit the post.
Okay, it hit the post. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, it did. So one behind, 6:10:46. Now North Geelong, East Geelong 8-5-53. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard.
So the Eagles out of defence go back towards centre wing. Marley Swain, strong mark in front of Bowman there. So now they'll be able to go back in forward again. Has player inside, goes to Luke Parker by hand. So Parker able to carry the ball, gets inside the centre square, kicks out long, goes into the goal square. That's a good looking kick. Briggy goes back with the fly, picked up there by Ryder, kicks over the top, and it's through for another minor score. So they're peppering the goal.
Defence.
The short kick in came from Lachlan to Robertson. Takes the mark inside defensive 50 and 30 metres out from the North Geelong goal. He goes long, looking for Hickey, used the body and used it well against Van Kreken. Took the mark. Goes along the line, looking for Sahanic, takes the mark on centre wing. Drives it back inboard towards centre half forward. Going up O'Hara, no mark taken. Luke Parker at the front of the pack, does well, gets away, breaks free, got a bit of time, handballs it over the top towards Brent Schwennerson, back to Parker, backs himself, takes a bounce, goes to the right foot kick towards the leader, Briggy, punched away by Primke. At the front was Harvey, the little man through the middle somehow, loses the football in the tackle. Heases over the top of it as well. Pack develops, and the umpire will, because they're all flooding back on him.
Give Armistead a go forward.
From the ruck contest, Ryan Coy. Tried to sell the dummy, then got the kick away to nobody in particular. Foot race. Fletcher might get there first. Bounces away from Swain. Reynolds, good tackle, loses the football. Now East Geelong, but the other way, Fitzsimmons. Holding the man. So Josh Coy will get the free kick at centre half back for the Eagles. He goes wide. Sponner, Swain punches it away. Good defensive play. Van Kreken handballs it back to Reynolds. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. Harvey against Sahanic, who does well. Doesn't wait for it. He backs himself and runs at the footy. Drives it long towards centre half forward. Closter, Matheson punched away. In front, Koshel gives it away to Luke Parker. Plays through the middle. One bounce. He could add another. He goes long towards de Blasio. At the back. Does well. Push.
Hand in the back.
Hand in the back. Robertson takes the free kick for East Geelong. Inside defensive 50. Is that Dick who's yelling out? Chips the ball over the top to Nyko. He takes the mark. Kicks it along the line. Ververs takes the mark and plays on quickly. Left foot kick around the corner's okay to O'Hara if it sits in for him. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Out of bounds. Quarter scoreboard.
So on centre wing, the ball thrown back into the field of play. So Harnick's there. O'Leary actually gets the ball, knocks it to about 20 metres into goal side. So Bonner can't pick the ball up. Player over the top of the ball, and it's going to be a ball up. Umpire's got to come in and take possession. So ball in between centre wing. Might be an idea. I reckon Swain's got to go forward now. Another marking option up forward. Let Bayer do the ruck work. So Harnick, I think, was over the top. Ball comes down in the road. Hickey kicks the ball back towards the goal square. Swennison's there. Some brave, some courage there. I'm not too sure when back with the flight aboard. Might have been Woods. Pressure arrives. There's numbers there. North Geelong emerged with the ball. Swennison to Swennison. Went back to Hess. Needs to be a good kick here. Found Van Kreken in space by himself. Brady Watts is over the top if he wants him. Goes towards Reynolds. Needs to carry the ball and does so. Good support there. Good de Blasio comes out, takes the mark. Runners forward as Parker if he wants him. Needs to go short, but the long option's going to be... No, he's not. He's changed his mind. Gone back inside. Jonathan Woods pushed up. Oh, it's not. It's Hess. Doesn't take the mark. Goes to Van Kreken on the left side. He wants to step around. Does so. Goes out looking for Briggy. That's a good use of the ball. In low and flat. Gives him a great opportunity. Briggy needs to go back and kick this goal, not only for himself, but for North Geelong. So you would think from a bloke that's kicked 100, he's got to put his name in the book sooner or later, Jace. What do you reckon, Cal? How are you calling it?
I don't think his confidence is there at the moment, but will be proven wrong.
He's changed his white boots anyway, so that might have been the problem. Briggy comes in, and again, he is flayed, and it's wide, and it's gone out of bounds on the full second part of this third quarter. So Drew Lachlan chips the ball sideways. Gee, I tell you what, it's gone out of bounds in the full.
Yep.
Yeah, it has, says the umpire. So a big costly miss there. Oh,
what is going on?
he was standing in the field of play, but he took the ball outside, didn't he? Ball's kicked further afield and picked up there by Lachlan. So a good mark there under pressure. Harvey Rowe came and tried to knock it out of his hand. The ball goes back. Ververs in the back pocket. Plays on now, comes outside, goes looking for Vetter. Mark is taken, switches the ball back inside, so they're playing. Good percentage game here. Haven't seen East Geelong do this for a while. Sponner now at the ball, kicks the ball further afield. Jennings in space by himself. Runner out wide. Ververs has creeped down the field on the left foot. Goes in forward looking for O'Leary behind. 2-on-1 situation. Ball, Sean O'Leary does well. Picks the ball up. Actually went to kick it, then put it down. Handball's back over the top to Jennings. Hasn't done much today, but can't pick the ball up. I think that might have been a push in the back. That's just getting lazy. Goes back to the goal square. Scroblack comes out. Good interception there from Cashel. Picked up there. Kicked round the corner by Closter. Brings it back too far. And through for a
side, pops it up towards Brady Watts. O'Hara against him, they go up. Good contest. Watts' second effort was great. Handball was better. Gave it away to Cashel. Ran through centre half back. Goes to centre half forward. De Blasio gets back over the back of the pack. Here it comes. Wade Bowyer was standing there with his hands on his hips. He can shepherd for De Blasio. He has to kick the goal. Oh, yeah! De Blasio kicks it. Didn't look great off the boot.
Ball thrown up in the air. Bolton, Harmstead does well. Gets the first one. Parker picks the ball out. Gee, comes out the back very, very well. Handballs up to Cashel. Cashel going forward, looking forward, trying to find the player there and bring him, but leading out in front of him was Primke, and Simon Primke takes the mark. Decides to play on quickly. Goes to the far side of the ground. Jennings out there by himself. Parker arrives. Good spoil. Hess arrives, needs to support him, and it's a ball.
Did he play last year?
Luke Parker played a few games. Unfortunately, finished in the under 18s. So the ball thrown back into play. O'Hara just gets around the first one. That's actually dropping the ball.
Yep.
It's a good call by the umpire and a good tackle there from Justin Hess. So he needs Jordan Hess, I should say. He went backwards, put Armistead under pressure, but he's got the skills to get around him. He's going to run himself into trouble again. Handball's back inside, so the blokes with pace have got the ball. Fletcher, if he loads up, can just about dom this. Goes in long, went for Bowyer. Ball gets through the contest. Oh, Ryder just not big enough to grab hold of it, and the ball has bounced. The numbers starting to push in now. Bowyer taps the ball. Actually, Bolton got the ball down, picked up there by Lachlan. Handball's back outside, went towards Robertson on the left side, gets a kick further around. Good strong tackle there. I don't know whether Robertson's he's done a shot. Brady Watts is coming in now. Decides that he's going to do some work. No one behind the contest for North Geelong. Ball gets back. O'Toole's there. Brady Watts strong over the ball again. Tackled by two players. This time he's brought to ground.
Just need more numbers at the ball. Thanks, John.
So Armistead up against Bolton. Both players get a little tap on the ball. Picked up there by Brent Swennerson. Good hands. Went back to Hess. Back to Swennerson. Jennings arrives. Support down with East Geelong. Oh, I don't know whether that was a high tackle, but both blokes are smaller than him. But he's got the resulting free kick. Decides to transfer play. Plays on quickly. That's good work from Jennings. Goes in looking for Hill. He's presented up again. Takes a mark in front of Wood. Decides to go quickly round the corner. Cashel's back there. Doesn't take the mark. Sponner traps the ball. Not too sure who else is with him, but there's going to be numbers with Cashel. Hands out to Reynolds. Reynolds goes round the boundary line. Kicks out wide. Goes looking for Fletcher. In space by himself. Todd's just come on.
Get back.
I was going to say, push back. Parker doesn't take the mark. Does well though. Kicks the ball off the ground. Armistead gets through the contest very nicely. Kicks round the corner. Goes looking for Fitzsimmons. Diving mark. And the mark has been paid. So Fitzsimmons decides to play on quickly. Goes looking for Bryant. Sponner gets back. Good fist on the ball. And the ball goes over the boundary line.
So boundary throw in. Inside North Geelong's attack. Over the back. Heath just left it. He's going to get tackled, I think. So that was a drop from Saharnik. Umpire said play on. Nobody really wants it at the moment. Armistead's in there fighting hard. Bryant as well. And the umpire's letting it go. Now he'll come in and ball it up just inside 50. So ball up. Armistead goes up, gets it down. Robertson reads it better, kicks it out of mid-air. Coming the other way though, Fitzsimmons goes up, takes the mark at half forward on the point of the centre square. He's got Bowyer leading for him. He goes in that direction now, getting back Brad Coy. Bowyer comes at it. Was that too high? The umpire said play on. Ryder can't keep it in. Had to throw it. Right forward pocket. Bowyer and Saharnik. Primke's there as well. Bowyer gets it down the side of the pack. De Blasio off a step into towards the 10-metre square. Coy, Ryan gives it away by hand to Ricky O'Toole, runs across, draws a player, thought about the handball, then he gets free, gets it bounced again, goes chip towards Sponner, takes the mark in front of Parker. Just at half back, centre half back. Goes to the outer side, looking for and finding Coy. Goes to the right foot kick around the corner. Great play, Taylor Reynolds. Punched away and saw it over to the third term. Boundary throw in. Bolton comes across. Up against Armistead. Thrown in. Tap to the side of the pack. Magpies with the numbers if they can get it away. They can't. Kick was smothered. Coy comes the other way. Knight goes there as well. And the umpire will do it all again. The boundary umpire for a throw in. Centre wing on the outer side. So, throw in for Watts this time and Bolton. Ricky O'Toole takes it out of the ruck contest, kicks it around the corner, back towards half forward. Magpies with the numbers, and they've got one there because East Geelong's got one sitting in front of the forward line here in the last few minutes of the third term. Now, run away, Brian, if he can pick it up. He can't do so, now he can. He picks it up, drills it around the corner to Ryder, takes the mark on 50. Still a fair kick from there. They filter back the East Geelong defence. Bowyer's there. De Blasio. So Ryder, 50, you're kicking from 55, and he kicks it into the C Park, who gets another possession.
One avenue's in, they've got to get their short option somewhere.
Briggy off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought they took him off.
So the ball kicked out by Nyko, goes outside 50. Brody Watson's there. Mark taken by Primke. I was going to say, 50. I don't know if many other people actually had hand on it, but Simon Primke has taken another good strong mark. So just on a defensive 50. Has the ball. Sides now to kick the ball further afield. Wasn't a good looking kick off the boot. Fletcher takes the mark. We thought about twice about taking off there. And ball's out to Armistead. Kicks the ball back in quickly. Goes looking for De Blasio as the siren sounds. And at 3/4 time, it will see North Geelong go in 7-11-53 to 8 goals 6-54.